Okay, so now is it picking up on our microphone? Let's see. Now, okay, now it's picking up on. So hello, my name is Ashley. This is Zoe. We're from the Columbia Public Library, and we are here to talk about this month's INKverse. So the title that we're going to be talking about, that we're reading this month, is going to be Solo Leveling. So this is a graphic novel. It's technically a web comic that started online, but it has continued on to, I believe, well, this is the newest one, 15 volumes, and they are all available on Comics Plus. But it has also been turned into an anime. Season 1 and 2 is on Crunchyroll. So I want to start with, let's see if this will work. Share this tab. Oh, look at us. So this is actually the trailer from when it first released, 2 years ago. So this is the very beginning. So it will give you a quick overview of what solo leveling is, and then we will go from there. So let's see if I can hide myself. Oop, okay. And again, this is just one of the trailers that is on YouTube. So we will watch that first.
More than a decade ago, a series of pathways appeared connecting our world to another dimension. These gates left us vulnerable to horrors previously beyond our imagining. Some awakened their battle abilities to combat the threat. They are known as hunters.
Nice to be working with you guys.
Oh, him? They call him the weakest hunter of all mankind.
You're not just staying on as a hunter because you're too stubborn to quit.
It's my fault for being so weak. I'm the only one in my family who can work, and I need the money. I'll go!
Gino, that stone statue, I think it was looking at us.
Get down now! I don't understand!
What's going on? I can't take this anymore!
Something's happening, but what? I'm gonna die. No, not yet. I'll survive whatever the cost.
No!
I've done everything I could to make it this far. If I have another chance, then...
Hunter Sung, tell me, did you have a second awakening?
A second awakening? It's just me? No one else can see this?
You need to take better care of yourself. I'm worried about you.
To advance or to retreat. Either way, let's go. The equipment is ready. I've done everything I need to do. I'm going up against the boss without my party to back me up, but I have to do this. No way, no way! What am I supposed to do? I'm weak, so I get a crappy nickname. I'm weak, so no one believes in me. Fine, let's give it everything we've got. As long as I'm alive, I'll fight with all I have. If it makes me stronger, I'll follow this rule no matter how ridiculous it is.
Okay, so let me go back to the tab with, okay, this is Comics Plus. Okay, so that was the anime trailer. So the storyline, all the high points are exactly the same. So in this world, different kind of dungeons are opening up all through the world, and humans are kind of waking up with superpowers in a way. So they are rated on how powerful they are. So the main character is Jinwoo's son. He is very low, I think it's called E rank, but he is the lowest. He gets beat up a lot, but
he has a sister that heals him.
Yeah. So, and he goes into these dungeons to clear out the dungeons for money, of course, because he wants to provide for his family. But this story, it just goes through kind of, there's a lot of mechanics similar to, again, like a Dungeons and Dragons, video games, there's leveling up, there's different sources of power that they can find. But everyone else in this world, they're kind of stuck at whatever level they are. Where he has this, I don't want to give too much away, but he has this power where he can actually level up. So that's where like the solo leveling comes in. But it's really interesting. I mean, what do you think of solo leveling?
I like it.
But there's healers, there's the ones that can shape shift, there's mages.
Practically Dungeons and Dragons.
It's very similar to Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of they have to go in as a team, but it's a lot of where as they're clearing out these dungeons, they have to go against different mobs and monsters, and they find the major monster of the dungeon and different things like that. So as you could see from that trailer, and also this volume 9, this big statue has a big thing. So if you haven't read it already, I'm not going to give it away. I don't want to say too much, but the big statue has a lot to do with his reawakening. So let's try to find, here's volume 1. So it says, known as the weakest, okay, make sure it's, there we go. Known as the weakest hunter of all mankind, E-rank hunter Jinwoo Sun's contributions to raids amounts to trying not to get killed. Unfortunately, between his mother's hospital bills and his sister's tuition and his own lack of job prospects, he has no choice but to continue to put his life on the line. So when an opportunity arises for a bigger payout, he takes it, only to come face to face with a being whose power outranks anything he's ever seen. With a party leader missing an arm, and the only healer a quivering mess, can Jinwoo Sun somehow find a way out? So let's go ahead and look at some of the animations. Okay, let's go to page view. So you can see on Comics Plus, here, let me shrink this down and try to get it to where you can see all the pages. Let's go. You can see that it's fully illustrated, very colorful. It was originally a web comic, so you see that in how the pages are, the layout of the pages and everything. You can see some of it. Let's see if I can find a dungeon.
And his sister.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of fighting, a lot of different
Blood and gore.
yeah, but it's a good one. Okay, so let's look at the different. So again, whenever you're on Comics Plus, you can go through, if you know what you're looking for, you can go through and search. And you can see that all 15, it's actually 14 volumes, and then the volume 14 and 15 are actually just side stories, so that's kind of filler. Now, if you are familiar with the anime, if you are familiar with the anime but not the webtoons, the webcomics, the anime part of it, the storylines are a little bit different, but not much. They're pretty much the same high points and everything. Yes.
I just wanted to tell you that shop all over by the shelf.
Oh, okay. We have a new 3D printer, and we're trying to figure that out. Okay. So again, it's one of my favorites. I'm not going to spoil too much. We have the volumes in print. We have, of course, they're available for simultaneous use on Comics Plus, so you can go and check those out. It's become a really, at least the anime on Crunchyroll has become a very popular show. It's like we've enjoyed it. So you can come and read and enjoy the source materials. So there's something else. Cancel. Let's go here. Okay. So let me shrink this down for you. So the next couple of months, we do have let me put this on top. Okay, so we do have our summer reading coming up. Yeah, summer reading. And as you can see behind me, and then as you can see right next to me, here, let's make the camera a little bit bigger. That way you can see. It's going to be dinosaur themed. So our summer reading is, the theme is called An Earth a Story. And we're going to be doing all things that you can find underground, which includes dinosaur fossils. So we're going to be talking about dinosaur fossils, minerals and rocks, we're going to have a Minecraft party because you mine underneath the ground. But get ready to see a lot of dinosaur things coming. You can see how we're making all of our displays and everything. So that will be coming up in late May is when we'll have all of our registrations, and all of our programs will be in June. So that's why you can see that all of our INKverse titles and a lot of our craft day and different activities are going to be dinosaur themed. So in April, we have the solo leveling, of course. Next month in May, we have a nonfiction children's title. It says, How Do We Even Know About Dinosaurs? So that too is on Comics Plus. And then in June, let me move this out of the way. It's Extinction, Twilight of the Species. So those are going to be our graphic novels coming up the next couple of months. And of course, they're going to be following the summer reading theme, which I will be talking about that pretty soon. We'll be doing a big live stream about that. And always, the INKverse titles are always on Comics Plus for free. Let me pull that back up. You can log in with your library card, and there are tons of different titles. Let me show you some more. You can go over to the featured. There's titles for children all the way up to adults. So, and again, there's simultaneous use, so you don't have to wait. They're not like Libby or Hoopla, where you have to put a hold on it and wait for it to come in. But you can check out as many as you can. If you have any questions about how do I log in, where do I go, you can see over here we have some Stitch titles, which are always a fan. I'm always a fan. Yeah, just give us a call. We will get you logged in. We'll get you logged in and checking out some graphic novels and comic books. So let me pull this back up. Yep, these are our future dates. And hopefully you guys enjoy the solo leveling, and we will see you next month. Bye.